All right. Good practice. Excited about Saturday. It's time to play. I'm glad it's an early kickoff. Can't come quick enough. And the young men have done a good job of preparing themselves and put themselves in a spot to be ready to play well. Handled the first week of school very good. That's always a challenge for them from a mental standpoint and quite frankly from a physical standpoint. But I thought we had absolutely no issues down that area. They came out, they practiced well just like they have for the most part all off season. So away we go to this game, excited to play it.
Gary, other than like a guy like Warren, Derek, everyone else who's healthy enough to play going to go?
Yes, yeah. I think we'll be. Robert's practiced all week. Wheelwright, it's been good. Melvin's been good all week. Defensively, Zags did some today, and I didn't quite get a great look at him through his reps, but I know he wasn't taken out of any drills, and he looked fine. So we seem to be in a pretty good spot there, which is good news.
With Derek out,
yes.
Does Ramish move up then? But does Andy also maybe use some tight ends like as a move as like an H-back back there instead of a fullback?
Absolutely, you got it. Yeah, that we will have some more. I guess 13 and 12 personnel. We'll replace some 2 tight ends and 3 tight ends, and but Austin's going to play. It's Austin's opportunity to show what he can do, and the first 2 fullbacks now are out, and it's an opportunity for him. But you'll see more 2 and 3 tight end sets.
Did you limit Melvin in practice this week? Has he practiced all week?
He's practiced. From what I've seen, I'm on the defensive side most of the time. He seems great to me. But I couldn't say if Coach Brown has limits him or not. But he's looked good from what I've seen, and he's been in the crossover drills and done some good things, obviously.
After the loss and after Saturday night and Monday, who wants to get back on the field more? You or the guys?
If they want to get back out there more than me, that would be pretty hard to do. But they're excited. They're hungry. We're excited to come home. You only get to do this 7 times a year and play in Camp Randall. You guys know what the special experience it is, and our kids look forward to it as we do as a coaching staff. So I would like to say me, but I can't crawl inside of them and say how excited they are, but they seem fired up.
Did Monday's issues bring any distractions to the team?
Absolutely not. Nope, none.
How can Western Illinois give you trouble?
Spread, they're a spread team. They have 2 or 3 running backs that are what we call jump cutters, very quick. They can change direction very, very quickly, and it's a good scheme offensively. Where you saw so many balls in the LSU game kind of going to the middle of the field through the hash marks, they like to get out to a lot of times outside the hash marks, so it's a little flip-in coverage mentality. They max protect, and they're going to take shots down the field. And we've got to do a better job covering balls down the field, so that's going to be big. They're going to force us to make plays down the field in our pass coverage.
But you had a lot of things to show and work with from Saturday's game on that sort of.
Absolutely, yeah. We've obviously focused on the good, and we've focused on the not so good and the bad, and we've worked like crazy to put ourselves in a position to get better at it. And like I said, I like exactly where we are. The biggest thing is our mentality has been great all week. They're business-like, but yet they're having fun, have smiles on their faces.
And they've seen the secondary step up this week, and I know they had a few big plays they gave up last week.
Yeah, there's a big learning curve in there. Michael Caputo is the leader of that crew, and as good as he played, there's nothing in Michael that says I'm going to sit back and just be happy that I played well, and he's continually working with Luburn to get him where he needs to be, and those corners don't like to give up any plays, and I think Darius is excited to get back out here again. Sojourn is, obviously, and it's going to be fun to come and see how they handle it. But yeah, they've worked hard at it.
Gary, with Warren out, do you need someone to step up as more of a vocal leader up there? Is Conrad a guy that can do that, or are you eyeing someone else? I know he's a little more quiet.
Yeah, Conrad's not going to jump out of his boots and go crazy, but he'll be ready to play. He's got that edge about him for sure. As far as an emotional leader, I don't know if we really need an emotional leader. I think that Derek will do a great job with that, even though he's not a defensive lineman, and so will Michael. So I believe we're fine there.
Gary, given the way this week has gone off the field, is there anything that you would have done differently in handling these situations? I mean, have you sat back and thought about that in the last couple of days?
Well, no, not really. I haven't really sat back and thought about it. When situations go down, I always just try to look back at myself, and I'm always going to try to take care of kids. And I know I use those terms a lot, but that's what I'm going to try to do. And if sometimes I come out as looking not great in those situations, then I really can't control that. I can't say I would necessarily drastically change anything. It's unfortunate the way that some of it came out, and do I like that? No. I don't like to see that for any team or any university. Again, take myself out of it. So, you know, I guess when you sit back and maybe when I get away from football for the next couple of days, take a big deep breath and reevaluate things from all over the place, from how we handle things as a university to, you know, things that you talk about or how you display things. We'll see, but I feel good about the kids understand I got their back, and I really truly believe that.
Gary, Dave said yesterday that the nose guard would be Goldberg, Sheehy, but you had thought about getting Patterson involved. Yes. Where does that stand?
Jeremy's going to go to the hotel, so he's definitely going to travel. You know, Goldberg will be there. Connor is the number 2 nose guard, and Jeremy does have the possibility of playing. And with Warren out for that extended period of time, you know, you're playing with a little bit of a teeter-totter there with not redshirting Jeremy or redshirting Jeremy. And if we have to put him in a game, then we will. And he's excited about that. I don't know quite how excited I am about that right now, but if we have to get to that spot, we will. That is not the plan, though, is to play him necessarily in this game.
And we haven't asked you about this, but Serge Trees is not going to be here until January, correct?
Yes, sir.
Have you ever dealt with anything like, I mean, going back to how this week has gone, have you ever dealt with anything like this before? Not just the loss, but the aftermath of it?
I've dealt with a lot worse things in my life, I'll tell you that much.
Football related?
What's that?
Football related?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, that's as tough a loss as I've ever been around. That's for sure. But, you know, there's tough times in football that are way tougher than that. We got kids that go through emotional issues every day with family issues and problems. Those are a lot tougher than anything you ever deal with in football and families and whatsoever. But, you know, it was a tough week. I've told you many times I don't read or look at anything, so maybe that's really helped me this week. Maybe there's a lot more out there than I know about, and you know, I'm okay with that. But I worry about the kids. You know, for Joel, to get him in a position to be able to move forward is important. And today, Joel Stave had a smile on his face, and that was great to see.
Did he do anything more than Indy today, or just?
Yeah, he did. You know, he came around. He was involved in, you know, throwing the ball around a little bit and doing some stuff, and it was, you know, it was good to see him out here. But again, most important for me is to see him, you know, with his teammates and, you know, slapping a guy in the butt and saying good job. And I saw that today, which was, it brings a smile to my face anyway. We good?
You watch the Packers tonight, or do you have
stuff to
do?
No, I watch it. As soon as the radio show's over, I'm watching the Packers. So yeah, we took some shots at Ben Strickland today. So I wasn't involved, but there was some couple Seattle Seahawks, Russell Wilson things. Yeah, put up in his locker to make sure that he knew that Russell was a Badger. So to see if there's any split there at all, which there's not for Ben Strickland. He is a Packer. Okay, thanks guys, appreciate it.